After unlocking Opal Camo for all my guns, next was the Afterlife Camo. Now, I wanted to do a challenge for myself, and this challenge was going to be a crazy one. I wanted to see if I can get Afterlife with every single weapon in only one match, and I can't save and quit. Recently, Treyarch has posted a patch which basically says that the max amount of time in a single game for a directed mode specifically is a maximum of only 5 hours. I was going to see if I can get every single weapon Afterlife in just under 5 hours. So, let's get to it. I knew this was going to be a challenge, so I wanted to start off with a banger of a gun. I started off with the Sigma 2B with the baseball bat. Of course, you got to get Ether Shroud, and of course, if I'm doing a challenge like this, I got to have a Perkaholic. Directed mode, Liberty Falls, here we go. So the strat for getting Opal Camo with your guns is to get to round 11. However, since we're finished with Opal Camo, we don't really need Manglers anymore, so what we're going to do is get all the way to round 15. That is the maximum round you can have in a directed mode. It's also the most amount of zombies you can have in the round. In order to get to round 15, you basically have to do the entire Easter egg, but don't activate the boss fight. Doing this will ensure that you're always at round 15. So with the Sigma, the baseball bat, and Ether Shroud, let's do the Easter egg on Liberty Falls and get to round 15.
Might be worth a closer look. That must have been Deb's personal prize. Let's see what you can do. Sandy, that should fit any standard pressure control valve. Didn't you find a crank wheel by the flower shop? That's gonna attract some attention. Keep the hot dogs quick. Jack, that's the wiring for the jet gun. What's the guy model check out the movie? Dr. Billy here. My favorite agent. That's it. So for date. Yes.
You may have noticed I traded in my Sigma for the jet gun. What I didn't show was this. Now that we have our first Afterlife gun completed, from now on there'll be a counter on the top left of the screen. And we have 1 out of 33. Now my strat here is to be on the rooftop, and so far it's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. Except for one little tedious thing that really gets under my skin. So since I opened up all the doors on the rooftop, for some reason the zombies spawn all the way down West Main Street, and they go all the way through the bank. Like they literally go the entire way around and then come back up. And I kid you not, it literally takes them about 15 to 20 seconds, and there's always 2 or 3 zombies that are there, and it always happens to be the last 2 or 3 zombies. So every round I'm in, I have to wait an extra 15 to 20 seconds just for these 2 to 3 zombies that actually come up. That was irking me. That was truly irking me. So instead of letting the zombies come to me, I came to the zombies. Pause. I wasn't gonna train in the rooftop anymore, but I was gonna train on the actual street itself. Honestly, it was a pretty better strategy. May have been a little bit slower, but guess what? There's way more space to not get hit. So in order to start this grind, in order to go as fast as possible, we're gonna start with the wall weapons first. There are a total of 10 wall weapons within Liberty Falls, and I already have one, the GS45s. The other 9 are the DM10, the Marine SP Shotgun, the Tanto 22 SMG, which is right at that training area, the XMG LMG, ASG 89, XM4, C9, AK74, and the LR 7.62. I don't know why I'm saying the whole name, but I'm saying it. So we'll be working on those wall weapons first, and then after that, we're going to be using the mystery box. Now my strat for this is plain and simple. We are in round 15, and we have good guns, and we do not need to pack punch it 3 times. I am going to go broke if we do. The strat is to buy Napalm Burst because we have Elemental Pop, upgrade the gun to Blue Rarity, and only pack a punch it once or twice depending on how bad the gun is. So with our strategy placed into action, let's get on with these wall weapons on Liberty Falls and get them Afterlife. Now that we got all the wall weapons and our loadout weapon, Afterlife, now comes the mystery box. And in the beginning, the mystery box is going to be really easy. Just about every time you spin the box, a new gun will appear. The first 2 guns I got were the Jackal PDW and the AMES 85. And following the same strat, I got those Afterlife pretty easily. Once I get set up with the guns, it takes me an average around 5-7 minutes to get Afterlife. Granted, I don't get hit. And with a really good gun and only round 15 zombie health, getting hit was a rare occurrence. Now, I'm sure you guys don't want another montage of me just shooting zombies. So I'm just going to list out the guns I got Afterlife up until 23 out of 23. I obviously got the Jackal PDW and the AMES 85 as you've seen before. The next 2 guns were the SVD and the Compact 92. Next was the AEK 973 and then the Goblin MK2. After those 2 guns, it was the LMG, the GPMG 7, and the worst gun in the entire game, the HE1. The next 2 were the Tarkov 762 and the SWAT 556, which means that all the marksman rifles are done. And then the last 2 that gets all the way up until 23, the AS Val and then the PP919. After the last 10 guns, the box was not on my side. I was at the box more than killing zombies and getting Afterlife camos on the last 10 guns. I was getting so tired. This was like within probably like 3.5 hours of me playing the game, and I literally like almost couldn't take it anymore. I was about to quit, and I was like, I can't do this no more. But I prevailed, and all we needed was 1 more weapon. And this montage, this little montage, will just summarize my box luck for this last gun. It was terrible. It was so bad. The last pistol we needed was a 9mm PM, which is kind of ironic because if you the first time you ever play zombies, you actually spawn with the 9mm PM. So for that to be our last gun was kind of ironic.
Things are pretty dog shit as it is. No need to make it worse. You got it? Tuesday. Bastard. I'm gonna turn you into your... No, you take all the time you need. It's not like I got other shit to do. He's pretty, but can he type? Where others get frustrated, I see an opportunity. That's just good business sense. You ain't that stupid.
After finally getting these pistols, I got them Afterlife, and now we have 31 out of 33 guns Afterlife. Now you may be wondering, where are the other 2 guns? You may have noticed that I have not done my melee weapon, the baseball bat. So we're going to be doing that right now. However, there's a little different strat. And also, I really messed up. Like, I really messed up. So there are 2 things that went wrong. Number 1, I'm using the wrong augment for Ether Shroud. Obviously, the best augment to use for this is the last one, which basically means you increase your time in Ether Shroud if you have a melee weapon and you get kills with it. However, I don't have that. I have the one you teleport, like the one in Cold War, and that really wasn't going to work. Second, I have no way to get the knife in this map. Absolutely no way at all. Unless I get really lucky in the vault key. But my time was coming to an end. I was almost at 4 hours after the P9mm, whatever you call that freaking pistol, whatever. I'm actually so mad at it. I'm recording this right now. I'm still mad about that. And I couldn't do the vault key. I couldn't do any of that because I had no manglers. I literally had no manglers at all. I couldn't get any. And there are no side Easter eggs besides that vault in Liberty Falls directed mode. So my only option was to just do the baseball bat and see if we can actually Exfil after 5 hours, because honestly I want to see if it was true or not. So the strat is going to be a little different because I'm not going to be using Ether Shroud. Or actually I will, but it's not going to be as useful as it could be. Near the church, there's a tank, like a black tank, and if you stand on top of it, zombies have an animation where they're climbing up, and in that animation, you can kill them really easily. This was the best way to get the 20 kills without taking damage. But since it was round 15, there's way too many zombies for my baseball bat to kill. So with basically unlimited salvage, I literally just spam decoys. Just right next to this tank is actually a crafting table, so you can craft 2 decoys. So my strat was I would stand on top of the tank, kill about 5 to 10 zombies, then throw a decoy, kill another 5 to 10 zombies, then run all the way over there, throw another decoy, kill 5 to 10 zombies, purchase 2 more decoys, kill 5 to 10 zombies, and keep repeating that process over and over again. And I eventually got Afterlife with the baseball bat. So out of the total weapons in Black Ops 6, besides the DLC weapons, we are 32 out of 33, and we got all 32 in one single game. And we would have gotten 33 if there's another way to get the knife. 4 hours and 41 minutes of straight gameplay to get all these guns Afterlife. And when the game hit 5 hours, it actually Exfilled. So I think I'm the first ever person to ever record myself Exfilling after 5 hours of gameplay in a directed mode of Liberty Falls. Of course, we had to load up into another game and get the knife Afterlife Camo. We used the same strat as we did for the baseball bat, as the tank is also at spawn, and since it's round capped at round 3, really easy. Just takes a while because only like 10 to 12 zombies spawn per round. But after that, we got Afterlife for every single gun, and the next up is Nebula. I just want to say thank you guys for all the support. It's been really amazing over this past month. Like, it's crazy. My channel's been blowing up, and I can't be more thankful for you guys. And I hope you guys really enjoy this video. I put a lot of time editing into it. And if you guys want a Nebula in one game video, please make sure to hit that like button. And please subscribe as well. As always, it's been a Bell God. I really hope you enjoy this video again.